Welcome back to Books with Duddy. We're back today with another review and reaction at number 97 on the NYT Reader's Choice Best 100 Books of the 21st Century. I know this list isn't looked highly upon, but it's a list that I still wanted to check out. So as I said, we are at number 97, and that book is My Year of Rest and Relaxation. And I will start by doing a spoiler-free review, and then I will have a spoiler section where I talk a little bit more about major plot points and deeper into the characters, etc. And let me tell you, I am excited to get this video done, so I never have to think about this garbage book again. Let's get into it. So, My Year of Rest and Relaxation is about a girl in her mid-20s who remains unnamed through the book, and she has basically developed a addiction to sleeping pills and all kinds of sedatives, anxiety medications, and she is trying to sleep through time, essentially. She doesn't want to remember things, she just wants to sleep. And that's all she wants to do. And if you think that sounds boring, you are absolutely right. But that's not the worst part of this book. No. After I finished with Shuggie Bain, number 98 on this list, Shuggie Bain was poverty porn. I did not enjoy Shuggie Bain. I thought it was one of the most boring books I've ever read. I thought the characters were extremely unlikable. The characters in this book, our unnamed narrator, are completely and utterly insufferable. Now, there's clearly mental illness involved here. However, mental illness is not a free pass to just be a shit human being. And that's who our narrator is. An absolutely terrible, terrible person who is selfish, who only cares about herself, who is constantly judging other people, who has narcissistic thoughts constantly. And the mental illness is not an excuse for all of those things. I did not care about this character at all. And the other people in the book that we really get to know, they suck too. I wasn't rooting for them either. I don't know if I'm being harsh. Obviously, like I said, I know people like this book, but I could not wait to finish this book and to just move on from it. It was just insufferable. The way that this character thought and did things. The only good thing about this book is that it was relatively short. That's the only good thing I can say about this book. Shuggie Bain was longer, but I can't believe I'm saying this. I think I'd rather read Shuggie Bain again. At least characters in Shuggie Bain, and the thing I can't stand about this book is a lack of... The whole premise of this book is laziness, right? And mental illness. And it just... If you've ever seen Click, that Adam Sandler movie, it reminds me of Click. It reminded me of Click in the point I think that it was attempting to get across, but it did it in an absolutely idiotic way and without any of the charm of Click. This book sucked. And if you liked it, then I'm happy for you. And I truly, if you did like this book, let me know why in the comments, because I'm baffled that this book would get on even an imperfect list of the 21st or the 100 best books of the 21st century. It's a book. I'm going to give it a 1.1. I would like to give it a 0, but it is a book. So I don't know what else to say about this book without going deeper into spoilers, which I'm going to do now. So if you haven't read the book and you want to for some godforsaken reason, or you just don't want to avoid spoilers, this is your warning. Please stop here. Because from here on out, I'm going to talk about spoilers. Okay, so to get into spoilers, first of all, the ending was so garbage. What was the point of the book? Like, that her idiotic plan of literally sleeping for, 6 months or whatever, and being addicted to pills actually worked for her in the end? What? It was clear as day that somebody, I didn't know if it was going to be narrator and Reva or just Reva, was going to die in the World Trade Center, because it kept bringing up politics like Bill Clinton, and then it talked about George Bush, and it was March 1st, 2001, and so I don't know how quickly other people picked up on that, but there was absolutely no doubt in my mind that was coming. The way she thought about Reva, our narrator, was just, I mean, just a terrible, terrible person. And Reva sucked too. Now, I don't know. It's hard to say what Reva's real intentions were with narrator, because narrator constantly thought the absolute worst about Reva. But needless to say, I felt the narrator was an unreliable narrator in many ways. But nonetheless, Reva's still having an affair with her boss and trying to get him to, leave his wife for her. So I'm sorry, but that's shitty. And I don't think you're a really great person. Dr. Tuttle, I mean, just... I don't even know what to say with Dr. Tuttle. Dr. Tuttle was actually a little bit odd, because she was very, like, new age, and, she got her, like, weird massage license thing, which to me would signal she would be anti, all these medications, and, be more into, like, things that maybe haven't been studied as much. That may work. I don't know, like essential oils and things like that. But she was like new age, but then was just fine with prescribing all of these crazy pills. I don't know. Maybe it was just because Dr. Tuttle only wanted the money, but I don't know. And with all these pills, if narrator all of a sudden just stopped taking all of them and only took the infirmitol, she would be going through serious withdrawals. Possibly deadly withdrawals. But, it's all good with this book, because narrator, just gets addicted to pills and then takes one that just makes her forget everything. And then after 6 months, she's good. She loves life now. It's just, I hate this book so much with every fiber of my being, because what was the message? I don't know what the message of this book was. Give up and do drugs, and then maybe you'll wake up one day and you'll be all good. And then, the fact that she lets Ping Z basically come over and do whatever he wants to her. I mean, what a bizarre decision. And oh my God, don't get me started on her things with Trevor. It was just, ugh. I don't know. I can't. I'm done bitching about this book. This was the worst book I've ever read in my entire life. And I can confidently say that. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like I said at my spoiler-free review, if you like this book, tell me why. What am I missing about this book? Because I don't get it. If you've listened to me complain this long, I do really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that. And I hope you'll come back and hopefully listen to me talk about a book that I don't think is the worst I've ever read. I'll see you soon.